Commissioner for Women and Social Welfare, Mrs. Ife Obinabo, says plans are underway for the establishment of special courts for children and vulnerable people in the state. Mrs. Obinabo disclosed this during an interaction with the Association of Orphans and Vulnerable Children Organization of Nigeria in our office in Oka. Chidama Ikanyo has details.
The Association for Orphans and Vulnerable Children Organizations of Nigeria is the largest and only network of orphans and vulnerable children-focused organizations in Nigeria, with over 1,246 member organizations providing care and support to over 1,973,000 orphans and vulnerable children as at December 2021 from the 36 states and Federal Capital Territory. The organization was led by the Association for Orphans and Vulnerable Children Organizations of Nigeria State Coordinator Mrs. Onyeka Okeodebunam.
The things we do as regards orphans and vulnerable children in Nigeria, they are actually here to train associations, networks in Anambra State, Southeast, but Anambra State is hosting. So we're basically here to tell you this is what we do, this is where we expect you to come in, because we can't be talking about vulnerable children and orphans without you and the ministry. Already before this courtesy call, you have even done so much, even where we've seen you cry because a child or somebody is.
Mrs. Obinabo noted that in line with the organization's aims and objectives, she has requested for a special court that will be treating cases of children, vulnerable people, and other related matters in order to protect their interests. She explained that aside her swift response to cases involving vulnerable people, the government of Professor Kumar Soludo is ready to partner with organizations to give these vulnerable ones great future.
We can't just keep quiet and watch our children suffer for nothing when we know that we can, in one way or the other, help them, probably through advising them, through providing them with the things that would little help, little support, which is exactly what you're doing. If you've been following us, you will know that we're already into it. And getting them, like those people that abuse all these vulnerable children, girl child, sexually, you get them, arrest them, fine. That's the first stage. But the major thing is making sure that they are prosecuted. I've gone far to request for a special court in order to protect these our vulnerable children.
Earlier, while making a case for the orphaned and vulnerable children, the National Coordinator of Association for Orphans and Vulnerable Children Organizations of Nigeria, Mr. Marcus Williams, noted that the organization seeks to ensure that all orphaned and vulnerable children are schooled, mentored, empowered, and safe. Mr. Williams further said that the visit was a call to action to change the plight of orphaned and vulnerable children in Anambra State.
Government alone cannot respond to this plight that we are considering. And that is why the civil society space is seeking for ardent collaboration in terms of working with government partners to make sure that protecting children is a core concern, and we respond holistically, not just looking at some aspects of protecting them. No, holistic response will give us the kind of care we require for this set of vulnerable groups, particularly the children, the girls, and their mothers.
Also, the Deputy National Coordinator of the organization, Mrs. Uju Onyedelufun, stated that the state is expected to have a technical team which will make issues of vulnerable children in the state to be responded promptly. In Oka, Chidema Ikanyon reporting for ABS News.